Hello. Welcome to the finale. Hi. Welcome to the finale of March Makeup Madness. We have made it. I hope you had the best birthday. I did. Oh my gosh, honestly, I'm still tired from my birthday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Still tired. Hi, Kay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Hi, Amy. Hello, everyone. Okay, today we're doing the March Makeup Madness finale, so it's going to be a get ready with me. So I'm in my like normal spot where I film, trying to see if I can fit everything on this desk at one time. Hello, first time on a live. Hi. Well, we are just going to be doing a get ready with me, so I'll probably jump into it a little bit faster than I do the other live chats, but it's so crazy that it's come to an end once again. Jen says, yeah, I'm so glad I remember this is happening now. Yay. Hi, Wendy. So glad that you could make it as well. I'm just going to pull out some of my brushes for the get ready with me. Let's see. I think what I want to use for brunch. March Madness shook me this year. March Makeup Madness or March Madness? Because both. Both for me. Jen says, I just got home from Boston where I met up with Jenny from the CMG Portland trip. It's so cool. Erin, so glad you're here. Thanks for being a member. Said I'm off work today, so I'm finally able to make it. Both, LOL. Agree. Rachel said I had set my alarm so I didn't forget, so I feel you, Jen. Oh, yay. Thanks for being here. Oh, from New York. Love it. Well, it's only 1 o'clock here in Vegas. Normally I do these a little bit later, but I actually have I'm going to 2 different events tonight, and then I wanted to film, and I was like, oh, I'm doing a get ready with me, so I need to be ready to like I need to film videos after that. So I was like, oh shoot. So kind of like flipped my schedule a little bit around. But hi, Amber, thanks for being here. So glad that you could make the chat as well. Yay. Well, yes, so today is going to be March Makeup Madness finale. So I'm just gonna be getting ready with all of the winning products. I forgot my water in the other room, so that's a bummer. And then I know I get asked a lot when I do the lives of like who the winner is. I honestly, like an hour ago, tallied up the final votes for everything. So I haven't gone through all of the forms yet to see who the winner is, but it usually just takes me a couple of days to go through everything and see, and then I will announce it, and then I just email the winner. So yeah. How are you going to an event after this weekend? She's Superwoman. I do not feel like Superwoman. I still feel so tired. I just should just go get my water. I'm not going to be able to make it through a live chat without hydration. Honestly, though, I feel like I'm never going to recover. On the weekend, it was so busy. We did so many things, and it's so funny because I've literally been like hibernating the rest of this time. Like today's my first day. I'm actually going like 2 events again, but I'm excited. One is for a casino that I really like, and they are opening like a new like pool area or something. And then I'm actually going to bingo tonight, and I freaking love bingo. So I was like, oh, don't want to miss bingo. So that's what I'm doing tonight. But truly, this week I've just been like not seeing anybody, been totally in hibernation mode because I was, especially for an introvert, like I had a lot of stimulation, a lot of people, a lot of groups, a lot of stimulation over the weekend. So I'm like, I just need to be in my apartment, you know? Jen says this is the perfect timing, the perfect thing to watch right now because I'm dead from the concert I went to last night. Oh my gosh, Fawn, what concert did you go to? Courtney says I can actually join this week because I'm on spring break. I keep forgetting so many people are on spring break. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Rachel said, I know I've already lost 2 categories in the bracket. So bummed. The steak box. Yeah, everyone keeps, like my sister messaged me last night, was like, what was the favorite thing that you ate this week? And I was like, probably going to Poppy Steak and having just that whole experience was so crazy. But honestly, I really loved my dessert at Komodo. I can't stop thinking about that dessert. It was so good. Like I would go there just to get that dessert. Um, oh, plan a reunion for the New Englanders soon. Oh, that would be so fun. Spoken like a true elder. I can't miss bingo. Honestly, Rachel, for real though. Like I can't miss bingo. Like, hello. Um, I love that. No, I love bingo. I tried to take Ashley to bingo for her birthday. Okay, I'm gonna get started. I tried to take Ashley to bingo for her birthday, and it was they have bingo literally every single day, like all day, every single day they have bingo, except the day that we went. They were having like a tournament or something, so they canceled regular bingo, and I was so sad about it. But tonight is like a party bingo. I don't know if I'm quite yet in the party mood, but like we're gonna make it work, and it's gonna be so fun. JoJo, oh my gosh, that had to have been a fun concert. Oh, okay. Jumping into the bracket and the results, I'm gonna start with my skin tint, and this was a super close category. This might have been the close. Actually, I think blush was really close too. This was, or no, fragrance was the closest. Yeah, but this was a really close category. So the top two contenders, we had the Milani skin tint, the new one. That one had 45%. So the winner for the skin tint is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip at 55%. Honestly, I'm so surprised. I'm very surprised that the Milk won, because out of the four, like I had been using the Makeup Forever first, so I was like, oh, maybe that'll get more votes. And then ColourPop was just like popular, and then I've been raving about the one from Milani, and like for it to be Milk, I'm like, wow, like I'm actually like a little bit surprised, but I'm gonna be using the one in Milk. You said the Milani is that girl. Seriously, the Milani is so good, and I gave it to Ashley, and she really likes it as well. She doesn't like the color. She only used the ColourPop one once, but she didn't love it. And I do like. I've liked all of them, all four. I've liked every single of the skin tints that have come out. But Aaron says, I'm curious if anyone will have a perfect bracket. Mine was busted in the first round. Yes, I'm excited to go through everybody's. I feel like I always get foundation on my earrings. Rachel says, I'm surprised that one I chose the Makeup Forever. Yeah, I'm super surprised. I think in my bracket, I think I chose the Milani. I'm pretty sure. But I am surprised as well. Tomorrow's video will be just a chatty get ready with me, mostly using a lot of the ColourPop Toy Story collection. And so I used the ColourPop, the new foundation balm in that one. I think that's a good one too. Like I've been very impressed with all of the skin tints that have come out for sure. The Milk one, I would say, is the like glowiest out of all of them. Like the Milani is more matte. The Makeup Forever, I feel like it's just more like second skin. The ColourPop is very creamy when you apply it, but I think it's pretty like natural as well. And then this one from Milk, I do think is the like the glowiest out of all of them. And you really only need a small amount of product. But I think that it's been nice. I've been impressed with them all. And the Sephora sale is coming up. I will have some Sephora videos going on. And I do, in the first one, I do recommend this one as well. Curious about the skin tint. Yeah, I think that it's really nice. Also I should put my link in here. The Amazon sale is going on right now. Amazon has like their big spring sale happening. And I was going through all of my like idea lists that I have, and there's actually a lot from my favorites that are included in the sale. Even some of like, oh, is this included in the sale? Hold on, let me see. It is. The Beauty of Joseon mask is in the sale as well. Oh, let me put that on the list. I don't think I'd put that one on there. Like a bunch of my sunglasses, like the Sojo sunglasses, a lot of those are in there. Interesting. Also, a lot of the oils that I like to use, like the castor oil, I think like the pumpkin seed oil, like a lot of the oils for my hair are in there. The applicator that I use for my hair oiling, that's included in the sale. But I think I was saying like the Sigma skin tint, the Sigma lip oil, those are all included on there, like the tongue scraper. Oh, the dry brush. The dry brush from the video that I did talking about like the hygiene routines, those are included in the sale. A bunch of the jewelry that I wear is the ColourPop So Juicy lip liners. Those are included in the sale. So I was excited to see that. My favorite shoes, if you're looking for a good pair of shoes, these clear heels, I recommend like over and over and over again. And someone just asked me to on my birthday when I was talking about all my different outfits, they said, what shoes did you wear? I was like, I literally wear the same pair of shoes. They're these clear heels. They're not a super high heel. They're a little bit thicker, and they just don't let me down. And I repurchase them every few months or so. They're $30. I don't feel like they're like the longest wearing shoe, but I also wear them so much. But those, I'm so sad because I literally just bought them right before my birthday, and I was like, oh dang. I'm gonna put the link in here. But also the like little silicone bowl that I clean like my brushes and sponges, that's on sale. So I feel like every time I look, there's a new one of my favorites that's included. So let's see. One perk of a busted bracket is that this video isn't stressful to watch. Last year, I think the very last product broke my bracket. It was so stressful. Oh my gosh, oh no. Oh no. Well, concealer was kind of a runaway. So the top two, Makeup by Mario, had 21%, and the winner was the Tower 28, and this had 79%. So again, Sephora sale starts on the 4th. And I think that, like, I mean, in my videos, I'm definitely going to be recommending this one. I think a lot of people recommend this for the sale, but this is such a good concealer. I talk about in tomorrow's video that because I am breaking out a lot around my mouth, and I think it's the amount of freaking sugar that I consumed over the weekend, because I actually haven't drank alcohol since I did dry January, and then I just haven't drank again. So I can't even like blame that, but especially mocktails can get like super sugary, especially being out and about. At home, it's not so bad because I can kind of control what I have in my fridge, but being out, and then especially for my birthday, and I think people still wanted to like buy me drinks type situation. So I kept getting handed so many like super sugary drinks, and I was like, ugh. And then obviously like a lot of desserts. I had like multiple cakes and like all these things, but I am breaking out a lot. But I talk about it in tomorrow's video of like, I feel like I've kind of let go of like when I break out, I'm just like, oh, okay, but like it will go away, like it will get better. I think for a while there, I had this mindset of like, I'm just always going to have such terrible acne. And I think I've realized how to get a handle on it and like what I can do to help, clear it up and like all of those things. And now I just have the mindset of like, oh, okay, like you did a lot, you ate a lot of sugar, you didn't sleep a ton, all those things. Now you have breakouts for it, and like it will go away, your skin will improve. Like don't break out. So that's where I'm at there. But the Tower 28 is beautiful for the under eyes, and then it's also so great. I think the shade is K-Town, but the little sticker came off of it because I had two different shades. But it also is so good at covering like any redness or any blemishes as well. You can see I'm just kind of a little bit more glowy. Are they discontinuing the whole Hydromaniac line? Are they? Jen said, oh, are they? That's sad if it's true. I really like the skin tint. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That would make me very sad as well because dang, I feel like they just put out like a new product or something with it. So I would be surprised. I'm just going to do my brows quickly. But I would genuinely be surprised because I feel like that line was so well received as well. Oh, I don't have any insider information on that one. So, dang. What else? I feel like there was a few other things that I'm just trying to decide if I wanted to make a video on the Amazon sale or not, but I feel like, okay, I said a bunch of my jewelry, the makeup erasers. I was talking about shoes. Oh, the Kitsch exfoliating glove. Okay, also there's this gray shirt. I have it. It's on my, again, it's on the idea list for the sale. But this is my favorite shirt, and it's on sale for $13, and I think I need to buy like 3 more colors of it. I wear it all the freaking time. It's literally just like a gray t-shirt, but something about the material and it's like a great casual shirt, but then it's great for like going out as well. I feel like it doubles that way, and it's just such a nice shirt. So I'm just quickly going to use the It Cosmetics to fill in my brows. I was going to do it before the live chat, but I feel like I'm not the type, like I'm not great at doing my brows before I do my base makeup. I don't know if anyone else is that way, but I definitely am. Okay. Also on there though, the eye mask. I think that's what I was gonna say. Because I get so many questions whenever I talk about my dry eye and like what helped it, and I talk about using like the castor oil and the eye mask. I get so many questions of what eye mask it is, and I just got mine off of Amazon. Looks like on sale it's $13, and you can heat it up. So I put castor oil like on my lashes and around um like my lash line and like my tear duct. And then I just heat this up in the microwave for a few seconds and I wear it for 10 minutes. That's it. Like I don't sleep with the mask on. I just wear it for a few minutes and then we're good to go. So I think that was the other one I wanted to point out. But yeah, a lot of the oils that I use for my hair. Oh, the Kitsch scrunchies are on sale too. Actually, a lot of products from Kitsch are. Their scrunchies, their detangling brush is the brush that I have. There's a bunch of hair stuff too. Amika has a mask on sale. Briogeo has a mask on sale. I feel like this is playing me. There we go. Okay. And then I am going to do bronzer and blush. But where is my bronzer? Like, oh, they're just right in front of me. I swear, sometimes things are literally right in front of me and I cannot see it. I don't know what my issue was. But for bronzer, this was a pretty close one as well. So YSL had 42% of the votes, and then Charlotte Tilbury had 58% of the votes. So the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, you can see, is obviously very loved by me. So this one is just the matte bronzer. Okay, let me see what I missed. The blushes are gone. Oh no, they're both still on the site, but the blushes are gone from the retailers. Rachel says, I started a panic for nothing. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, hopefully it's not though. I mean, I haven't tried the blushes from that line, but I do love the skin tint, so I hope it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, Lola says, Samantha, I have a video idea for you to add to your new commentary type series, expired makeup. I'm so pissed that I bought a bunch of makeup from drugstore that was expired. Oh no. I looked up the batch number online. The makeup was made in 2020 and 2021. Like, how long have makeup been on the shelves? Oh, sorry for my rant, but I thought you should know. Oh, that's so, So I feel like I've heard of a time, and I want to say it was like around 2020 or something like that. But people were going to like TJ Maxx and, those kind of like discount retailers and looking up the batch numbers for makeup and seeing that the makeup was expired. But then I remember there was a whole thing because I did a video too. Like I was going to say Trader Joe's, TJ Maxx, went to TJ Maxx and looked. And then I had a bunch of comments and actually from like other creators as well that were like, you're giving misinformation. And then I was like, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So I didn't do that again. But because they were saying something of like, it's not necessarily expired if it's not open or like something along those lines. Honestly, I can't really remember. I would have to look into it. And of course, before I do like a commentary video, I'd like look into it as well. But I'm curious if anyone else has any like thoughts on that or if that's like happened to you as well. Yeah, but I can definitely add that to my list. I'm hoping to actually film a commentary one after I'm done with this live. There's like 18. It's so funny. At the beginning of the week when I was thinking about my schedule, I was like, what was I like, Samantha? I lose my train of thought so easily when I do live chats. But I was like, I have nothing, like I'm not inspired to film anything. There's nothing on my mind. And then literally the next day I woke up and I was like, I have 20 videos I need to film. Like, it's so funny how like some days I just sit and I stare at my camera like, what? Why are you looking at me? And then other days I'm like, stop looking at me. Give me a break. Lola says, so unopened makeup never expires. I can't remember. Like, I wish I could remember what the comments were saying, but I got like hella hate on that video, like hella. And I was like, I never want to do that video again. And I feel like that was one of the things that people were saying, but honestly, I can't remember. I've noticed in stores where beauty isn't their biggest section or only a beauty store, they aren't great at turning over old products. Yeah, don't quote me on anything that I'm saying right now because I haven't looked up any, I'm just speaking off the top of my mind of like what I feel like I can remember. But I would definitely need to look into it more. I would need to look into like, if I did like the commentary video, like I would need to look at like expired makeup, batch numbers, what retailers do to like turn over the makeup. I mean, there's a lot that, you know, could go into a video like that, but that's a fun idea. I'm intrigued. My brain is thinking. For the blush category, that was pretty close as well. So we had Westman Atelier had 47% of the votes, and then the Singe Beauty Timid Tomato had 53% of the votes. So I'm going to use the Singe Timid Tomato blush. Oh, sometimes I forget how pigmented it is, but it blends out very easily. So you really have to like quite literally just tap your brush once in there. But I think this will be really pretty in the summer too for like the sunburned cheeks look. You know what I mean? Rachel says, I mean, there has to be a point where unopened stuff goes bad. Like 100-year-old open product can't be good, but I wonder what the time limit is. Yeah, same. Same. I totally agree with you. It was so funny because I did a video with, well, I didn't even, like, this was one of those things I was literally just sitting there and Ashley came down and showed me her, Too Faced palette from that came out in like friggin' 2011 or something, and I was like, what? And we were looking at like the expiration date, and so then my friend Katie was like, what, like, how do you know when it expires? Does this expire the second you buy it, the second you open it, the second you, so like then we had that whole discussion too. So I would like to get someone who actually really knows their stuff to chime in on that, because I honestly don't. I feel like I hear so many like conflicting things and I'm like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna powder my face real quick, like, do I have my puff? I think I'm actually gonna use the Huda Beauty Ube powder for my under eyes. I've been using this, or Ophir Cosmetics came out with a lavender loose powder as well, and I think that's been really pretty for the under eyes also. Okay. LS Marlena in our academy, I bet she knows. Oh yeah, I bet she definitely would. Rachel says the blush was closer than I thought it'd be. Honestly, like same. You know, I put the Westman Atelier in because I feel like so many people really love the brand and also really love the blushes for sure. And that just kind of like showed me that, like, yeah, there's a lot of love for their blushes, definitely. I like the blush on you. It looks pretty. Thank you. I do too. I think it's such a pretty shade. And then I have the regular Huda like pound cake powder to use here. Where do I have? I'm just gonna keep using this brush. This will be fine. For Makeup Madness, I really thought you were trying to throw us off with some of the selection, so I picked wild cards and lost. I'm crying. That's so funny. I didn't deliberately try. Like I didn't have any of those thoughts in my mind, I swear. But I was really like with the skin tints, we had 4 new ones, so I was like, oh, that will be fun. And then it really was like just kind of what else I have in my like collection, but I tried to go with items that were either like my favorites or that I felt like were like fan favorites, I guess I'll say, like crowd favorites, you know? And so that's kind of how I picked some of those, but I feel like selecting the March Makeup Madness ones every year is like so stressful. I have no idea why I think that it's so stressful, but I do. No idea. Oh, I forgot to say happy belated birthday. Thank you. Thank you. It was so fun. My birthday was Sunday. But honestly, I'm like, was it Sunday? Because I feel like I did. Like, by the time Sunday came around, I was so tired. I was like, whew. Rachel says, I'm hoping Angie makes a purple one that we've been begging for. I hope so, too. I hope she does. Okay, we're going to move over to eyeshadow. So this one wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be. I thought this one was going to be closer, but the Nomad Cosmetics Ireland palette had 30% of the votes, and the Natasha Denona Mini My Dream had 70% of the votes. So I know, like, I love Natasha and I love neutrals, so I'm not super surprised to see this chosen, but I thought it would have been a little bit closer. Erin says, I have to run. Glad I was able to make it for a little bit. Look forward to seeing the rest on the replay. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for joining, Erin. Always so nice to have you. But yes, I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't closer, and I especially was thinking like green with with it being March and all of those things. Like I did think it was going to be just a smidge closer than it was, but I'm going to start with the lightest shade. I'll probably do, pretty simple look like I normally do. So just kind of putting this all over. Okay. And then I haven't used this palette in a minute. I had this in I think this was in my Shop My Stash in January, I want to say. Think of what brush I want to use. And I'm going to use the lightest shade. Rachel said it was the Ireland palette in last year's March Madness. Why do I not remember? And I just looked, like, well, it was at the beginning of the month when I start, because I looked back at last year's, because I tried not to like overlap a ton of products if I can help it. I feel like I don't remember if the Ireland one was in there, but I feel like Natasha won. Also the red lip one last year, I'm pretty sure too. The red lip combo did. Oh my gosh, it is so warm. I feel like I need to turn my AC on. I can just feel myself sweating right now. Woof. These last couple of days in Vegas have been so warm. I was on my walk the other day. It said it was 91 degrees. I was like, what? But next week it goes down again to like the 70s, 80s. But this week we have a taste of summer, which I am not mad about. Like to point out, I am not mad. I have such a huge pan in this shade, which is like so crazy to me, but I'm going to kind of focus this on the inner. Like, I'm like, am I going to actually use this shade all the way up? I mean, yes, the answer is yes, but that's wild to me to really achieve such a thing. But this palette is just, it's so cute. It's just so cute. Let's see. It's just pollen thick over here. I'm over it. My allergies were so bad last night. You probably can hear it in my voice a little bit too. That was the first time that I've had the allergies hit me. But like everyone's talking about it today. Like even like in so many of my group chats, people are like, allergies, anyone? So it's like we all got, well, obviously we all got hit with it at the same time. I mean, we're all in the same place, breathing the same air. But it was just like, boom, all of a sudden everyone's talking about allergies. I'm like, yeah. I'm so mad because I had ran out of my turkey tail for a little bit. So I swear I needed that back ASAP, but I just got a refill of it. Thank goodness. I'm going to take, I don't know if I want to do my like Koki liner today or if I just want to do a little liner with my Sigma brush and then use the dark shade in here to do liner. It just hit 100 in Phoenix. Oh my gracious. My car yesterday was sitting in the sun, but I got in and when I looked at the like little thermometer, it said 100 degrees and I was like, wait, what? Like again, it was sitting in the sun, so that's why, because it quickly started like dropping and I think it ended up going down to like 92. But to see the triple digits on March 26th, I was like, oh, here we go. I think it's going to be a pretty, like, we had a very mild winter in Vegas. Like, it gets cold here and stuff, but I didn't see any snow here. Usually it snows a couple of times, just a little bit, like just enough to say hello. But I don't feel like my wings are very even at all, but that's okay. But we had no snow, and it really wasn't. There's definitely been years where it was a lot colder. I didn't think that it really got ever like super, super cold this year. So I feel like we're gonna feel like it's gonna be a hot one this summer, which I'm not mad about. I need to look up the weather I go to Bali in August. And I have not looked at the weather for that. I know it says it's one of the best times, like weather-wise, it's one of the best times to go, which is why I chose that. But I'm like, is it like super hot? Is it humid? I should figure that out. It's cold on the East Coast. Boo. Oh yeah, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, if you want to like the video, that's always so helpful. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Rachel says, Angela, I would die at the 100 degrees in Phoenix. Amy says it's still cold in the Midwest. Ugh. It gets to 120 in the dead of summer. It's brutal. Yeah, Arizona does get even warmer here. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, Palm Springs last year was so hot. We went in September and it was 110 plus every day. I was like, wait, what? Like, I knew it was going to be hot, but it was crazy warm. I'm just using the Koki eyeliner. This one is so, so good. I put this into my Shop My Stash and I'm like, oh yeah. Very much remembering. I love this eyeliner. It's so good. It's been in the 60s for the past couple days for the first time this year, and it's glorious. Oh, I start getting grumpy when it's above 80. I could never live in the heat. That's so funny. I'm the opposite. I'm like, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring on the heat. Okay, lower lash line. I'm just going to mix those mattes in here. Samantha, how can you do your makeup with one hand? Wait, you can do eyeliner without stretching your skin? And am I just noticing you do that? That's funny. Honestly, I think it's probably from doing YouTube for so many years and learning. I remember when I first started watching and I would see Desi Perkins do her makeup in a tiny mirror. And I was like, wait a second, how is she, like, how in the world is she doing her makeup like that? And then now I can definitely do the same. So it's funny. But I was like, she's crazy. And now I can do it. But yeah, you talked about like stretching of the skin for eyeliner. I don't know. I don't really like to. I know I definitely used to. I used to for sure. But I don't know. But easy peasy. Super easy eye look. I've got friends who still had snow last week, this week. Why was I just talking about snow? Oh, I'm supposed to go to Seattle in May. And I was talking about this the other day. And someone said, hopefully it isn't snowing. I said, in May? And they said, yeah, like Seattle can get snow in May. I said, what? Huh? It can snow in May? Like, I mean, it snows in May in Iowa, so I guess Pacific Northwest makes sense. But I was like, oh, hell no. It's 84 degrees here in Central Florida. Well, that's not bad. I almost thought it would be warmer. It's all practice, practice, practice. Yes, yes, so true. Elizabeth says, Samantha, your hair is such a great tone of blonde right now. You look so vibrant and gorgeous. Thank you. I just got it done. Like, I think it was an hour ago. I got it done last week, so thank you. I feel like because our water is so bad here, I feel like color is really hard to stay, but I have a new like shower filter and like I'm trying to keep my color because so annoying. For mascara, the Tarte XL had 32% and the Rare Beauty had 68%. So I'm going to use the Rare Beauty mascara. Francesca said, I'm an hour from Seattle and we just had a thunderstorm last night. Is it going to snow in May though? Is it? I'm like, what? When I got asked to go, and I'm like, yeah, not that I was like thinking about my outfits by any means, but I wasn't like, let me pack a snowsuit. I'm just kidding. I'm not that dramatic, I don't think. Also, I feel like the whole internet, like every time I get on TikTok today, it's just the Selena Gomez, Benny Blanco podcast interviews. And I think the whole world is like now obsessed with Benny Blanco and like how to find a guy like him because, dear gracious, I don't know if I've ever heard a man talk like that. I was like, oh, 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 oh. Good for you, Selena. My goodness gracious. Seems like I don't know anything about Benny Blanco besides he was dating Selena Gomez, but now from these interviews, I'm like, who's his mom? Like, my goodness, mom, take notes. Moms, take notes, not my mom. I was just talking about my little brother last night and saying how good of a person he is. He's such a good guy. I'm trying to think of how I worded that. I was talking about my siblings. I don't know. I can't remember what I said when I just said, and my brother, he's just a good guy. Like, he's just a good human. That's what I said about him. It snowed in June here in Montana. Ew, melted on contact, but it was weirdly pretty. I feel that. That's kind of how it is in Vegas. Like, it'll snow, but it won't like stick around or anything, and like it can be pretty. I feel like I can now say snow is pretty when I don't live in Iowa and I'm not inundated with it for like 6 months at a time. And I'm like, ugh, ugh. Did you see the new Charlotte Tilbury blushes and lips? I would have thought they would release heart shapes for Valentine's. I actually have not. How have I not seen that? No, I actually haven't. Oh my gosh, I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. I feel like I just did new makeup releases last week too. Huh. It's 40 degrees in Northern Virginia right now. I literally had flurries last night, and I'm over here like, I need to turn my air on. Oh, those interviews are so freaking sweet. Everyone's regretting what they said about Benny now. See, and I've been seeing from the comments of people being like, we owe Benny an apology and like all these things. I missed whatever happened. Like if people were mean to him, I'm not really sure what was going on. I missed all of that, but I'm definitely getting hit with all of these. Like he's literally the best person in the entire world, and I love that. It just seemed so like sweet and genuine, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like there's definitely a lot of clips from the podcast that you're like, man, I wish I could send this to somebody, you know what I mean? But no, that was really sweet. So I don't know what they were saying about him before, but I hope everyone realizes that they were just being haters. They were just being haters. That's what I think. Are there any new makeup releases that you're really excited to get your hands on? Honestly, this is going to sound crazy because I always say I'm not a big blush girl, but I was really excited for the Tower 28 blushes. I honestly, I don't even know. I was on the Sephora website because I was planning a Sephora video and I saw them and I was like, ooh, like it was just one of those things that I was instantly super intrigued about. And then I got them in PR and I was like, like it was my PR haul that went up this week and I was super pumped about it. So I was really excited for those. And then also weirdly enough, I mean, I have been getting more into fragrance, but in the Sephora sale, I really want to get that Fleur, the vanilla smoke one. That's something that I really wanted to get my hands on. And also from Merit Beauty, I really want to try their lip oils. I said I'm probably also going to pick up their lip liner, even though I'm not sure I'm going to love the lip liner. But I do want to try the lip oils because I love lip products. So I love lip oils. So I kind of want to try that one as well. And then, yeah, those are a few things that kind of stick out to me. And I'm trying to decide if I should get the Bloom palette from Natasha in the sale. So I don't know. It's like, it's been out for a while now, so it's not like I'm going to make a whole video on it, but like I kind of wanted it for my collection and then I didn't do it and I just got in the Roxa palette. So I don't know if I'll end up going with it or not. Let's see. My guy is just like Benny. Oh, Amy, I love that. Oh, I'm not on TikTok where people talking shit about him. How rude. Yeah, I guess so. Haters. That's what I think. Debbie, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Welcome. It's so weird. Everyone loves him now when people were mad, hating on him when they first got together. People are so mean. People are mean. People can really just be the worst. That's all there is to it. Yes, people were mean and talked crap saying she deserved better, etc. But people are so judgmental about looks. So what's new? You can hear in her voice how comfortable she is with him. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, that makes me sad. I think he's so cute. Yeah, I didn't see anything like beforehand, or anything, but people are the worst. Yeah, people are so mean about how they thought he looked. Ugh, I hate that. Lola says, any suggestions for a good tube mascara for short lashes? So a good tubing mascara. Is the Tarte XL a tubing mascara? I feel like it is, right? I like that one. I do like the e.l.f. extender. I had that one in the March Makeup Madness. I'm like, what are we doing? I hear everyone talking about the Thrive tubing mascara. Like, I feel very weird that I haven't tried it yet, but a lot of people recommend that one. But I like the Tarte and the e.l.f. People still making judgments about whether strangers should be dating another stranger based on their looks in the year of our Lord 2025. Come on, I feel you. It's always so interesting, like how it really does feel like everyone just has to have an opinion on anything these days. Like who you're with, what you name your kids, like what your wedding dress looks like. There's a creator that I watch who was posting recently about her wedding, and there's like so many comments on like her wedding dress. I'm like, why do you care? Like, I can't figure out why people care so much. My goodness. Okay, for lips, oh shoot, okay, we're almost on time. For lips, the Fenty Thugs Blush 2 and the LYS Glossy Lip Balm had 37% of the votes. So the winner at 63% was the Makeup Forever duo. I love this duo. I was actually just wearing it yesterday, so that's kind of funny. But these are both Anywhere Caffeine. Highly recommend these. Again, my Sephora releases, like new releases, I do mention the new gloss from Makeup Forever. But the Anywhere Caffeine, this has been a favorite lip liner of mine for so long. I say like it's been out for years. Didn't this come out like last year or something? But so long, you guys. Obsessed. Okay. I like the, people said Tower 28, the Milani Tubing Mascara. Hey, you, so glad to catch you live. Love from Australia. Oh my gosh, hello. From Australia. It's probably like freaking Friday over there. That's crazy. Yeah, I have heard good things about the Milani one, actually. I should pick that one up and try it, because I really, especially with the Milani new releases, like their skin tint and their powder that have just come out, like I am so impressed. There is setting powder all over my computer, which is hilarious. Also, oh my gosh, I did a video the other day and it was a transition video, and at the start of it, where I don't have any makeup on, I have setting powder just all over my brush, like it was my Tower 28 like loose setting powder all over my brush, and then I put it close to the camera and I flick it so the setting powder goes everywhere, and then it's like the transition, and then it's me with my makeup done and I'm like wiping away the powder. There is setting powder all over that like little corner in my room. First of all, I think my cleaners are going to be like, And then second of all, I went to film, because like I film a lot of like my short form videos in that little corner, and I filmed one the other day and I didn't realize, like when I sat down, I set it in like a thing of setting powder, and I just have white powder all over my hands, and I was like, ugh. I used a lot of setting powder to get that video, because I could not get it right. Like I should have really been like practicing first, the flicking and the timing. I just kept putting more setting powder. I was like, wow, that was really a waste of setting powder, but that's okay. Everything's fine. Rachel said the Milani one is in a turquoise tube, so I assumed it's supposed to be a Thrive dupe. Essence by Panda Eye 2, so good and affordable. I don't think I've tried that one. I've heard people say that Milani is luxury formula in drugstore packaging. Honestly, I feel like you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, then I'm going to use the gloss. This gloss is so pretty. And it makes the lips just look a little fuller. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. So cute. Oh yes, make sure you like the video. Thank you, thank you. And then for fragrance, the last category, this one was the closest one with, wait, yeah, 41% of the votes was the milk makeup. No, I always want to say milk makeup, the commodity milk. I just wrote down milk, so I'm like milk makeup. And then with 59% of the votes, the winner is the Sol de Janeiro 62. So let me just spray myself a little bit with that one. This is so good. This is actually in my Shop My Stash bag right now. So it's so good. Rachel, I agree. And I like still have like the setting powder like sitting there out like look makeup. I literally I still have it sitting out. Oh, I feel like this look 8. We all did good. We did good even though I lost. Yeah, so here is the final look. Try to put you like in some natural light, but I feel like this all worked really well together, and I really like a lot of the products. Like that milk one is so good. Obviously, I love the Natasha, the Rare. Jen says I did pretty well into the lips and the fragrance. The fragrance was, that one was, I think, the closest category. Like even, I feel like even the first round, I thought that one was pretty close as well. The skin tints were all super close. Where's the, yeah, fragrance was pretty close. Yeah, so this was a fun March Makeup Madness. I'm excited to go through all of the brackets and see how we did. Also, basketball is back on today, so I need to watch it. I'm very heartbroken that Iowa State lost last week. I was very sad. I was very sad about that, but that's okay. But I need to look at everything, see how my actual brackets are doing for basketball. But I'm excited to watch that before I go to bingo tonight. Woo-hoo, bingo. Are we going to get any more lives after this one? I don't know. I don't think I did any other live chats besides March Madness last year. So I think I did some lives on like Instagram and TikTok, but I feel like I'm not great at going live. It's not my forte. So I feel like I always feel like very anxious going live, but there's that. But maybe I'm trying to think if there's anything like fun I could like do a live for, but we love the nude look. I just missed with lips and fragrance too. You look incredible. YSL and Carbone should have won. Listen, I agree. Oh, in tomorrow's video, I used the new Ellis Brooklyn Guava. This one is so nice. Oh, this one. And I'm not usually a big fruity girl, and that one is nice. I should have gone with my gut on the fragrance because I love the Sol de Janeiro 62 so much, but I thought more people would like the YSL. I thought the YSL would, well, I don't know. I felt like all of them were going to win. That's how I felt about the fragrance. I picked LYS and Commodity, says Jen. So nice to see you happy again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining me for another year of March Makeup Madness. I will go through and find the winner so I can email them. And, you all helped me make the prize box and everything. So that was so fun. But thank you. Your lives are the best because you actually interact with us in the chat. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad. That's what, I don't know. To me, that's like the fun part of like the live chats is like seeing what everybody else is saying and thinking and suggestions and that sort of thing. How much can you smell the banana in the guava one? Honestly, I don't really feel like I smell any banana. Like to me, but I'm also don't have a great sense of smell and I'm terrible at describing fragrances. So I think I described this yesterday as a fresh guava, or tomorrow. I filmed yesterday. For my video tomorrow, I think I'm literally like, it smells like a fresh guava. And I zoom in on my face where I'm just blinking a lot. It smells like guava. I don't really get a lot of banana in this one, I'll be honest. But I don't feel like I'm the best person to trust either. So there's that. But yeah, I think I'm going to eat lunch, and go for a walk, and then get ready for bingo. So thanks everyone for joining me. I'll see you next year for March Makeup Madness, and I hope everyone has a great day.